we have a few questions for the SSD side. The thing is, we are seeing more and more SSDs. And HDD hard drive is still there. What do you think about hard drive? Will they disappear for the SSDs? What's the difference in the future?
Yeah, I think the SSD will replace hard drive because just like USB drive, they replace the 3.50 disk. So it's the same because SSD got a better performance and he can have a high fast and low heat. So I think it's definitely a future trend to replace hard drive.
Okay, fine. I have another question. We see a lot. We heard about USB 3, SATA 3, and everything like that. But from now on, only some USB 3 stuff like USB key. SATA 3 is not very out to now. Yeah. There's only a few controllers that are doing that. When will SATA 3 will become mainstream for users?
In our plan, we may have the SATA 3 SSD in next year, in Q1. And because I think the mainstream of SATA 3 it depends on the readiness of the device host. Because when the more and more vendor like motherboard and Intel and the chipset vendor, they provide SATA 3 motherboard, and then the demand will increase. So the user can buy the motherboard with SATA 3, and then we will have the SATA 3 SSD in next year. So I think it should be happen in the Q2 or Q3 next year.
Okay, the thing it will be like more than 1 year after most of the motherboard will have SATA 3 on board. So that's why it's a kind of a delay for that. My last question is about, you have different series for your SSDs. You have the V+, V now, V+, and stuff like that. Are you planning to make like a special overclocking SSDs, like extreme V+ or something, V++++?
Yeah, I think the overclocking is our focus market when we launch SSD, but in our internal discussion, we have discussed how to add the overclocking feature into our SSD. But the problem is we think the reliability and stability is also equally important as performance. So what our strategy is try to provide better material and to provide faster performance than as the end user expects. So from now on, we don't have the plan for this, but in the future, we may consider this. Yes.
Okay. Last question. How do you feel about the overclocking community getting its own TV show, its own live broadcast website, a lot of stuff like OverClocking-TV is doing? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think it's great to have the overclocking material in the internet, and we can get a little more information and got the product exposure in this media. So I think great. Yeah.
Thanks for your time. Bye-bye.